is. Doesn't hit anyone, but he's going to hit the barriers.
It's going to be Gordon Shedden in the lead of the race. Jordan second, and round the outside tries to come Jason Plato. There's a bit of a nudge between the MG and the Honda, and there's more contact off there. Goes Shedden, he's in the barrier. Big impact into the guardrail. Looking back from Matt Jackson over the timing line. Adam Morgan right up behind him, down towards Clervaux corner.
Oh, piece of bodywork coming off the car there, and through the gravel then. Oh, and hitting the tyres. Oh my goodness, that must have done a lot of damage to the car. He must have got sideways through the gravel, and in correcting it, it speared into the gravel. Oh, look, it's broken the left rear suspension.
Shedden thirdwards, BMW's come to grief, and that's Turkington having a big old spider. They're all going to miss him. Nick Foster, his teammate, headbutts him. Turkington gets done head on by his teammate at the very first corner. Engine notes rise, lights out, we're racing at Donington. Who makes the best start? Andrew Jordan gets away well, but so does the heavier car of Gordon Shedden, which leads down towards Redgate. Jordan slots in behind him, everybody goes to the inside line, and drama in the background. James Kay has gone sideways, David Nye gets involved there in the pit wall.
Here's Dan Welch at the back of the grid. Watch him. He's going down the right-hand side. In front of him, we see some bunching. Kay on the right-hand side gets into contact with Nye. They just ran side by side, wheel to wheel, and those two initiated the contact, and they were the only two involved as it happened.
From another angle, David Nye gets airborne into the side of James Kay. That turns the VW Golf through 90 degrees. Lucky that more weren't involved in that. Paul O'Neill is in real strife, and he's in the barriers as well, and that is a big impact, and I fear that BMW was involved again there. The two of them look pretty close coming out of the hairpin, and that has put Paul O'Neill out of the race. It's given him a damaged car. It's brought the safety car onto the circuit as well, and the return to the championship, I'm afraid, has not been a happy one.
No, that will be an awful... Oh, there's a fire as well. It's not too serious. It's just the exhaust smoke setting fire to the running strip, and marshals, they're there very quickly. The Scottish marshals really on the case here, but that will obviously cause a safety car, and poor old Paul, not the return that he wanted.
Andrew Jordan leads the way as they work their way towards Gracelands for the first time, and also there, look, Matt Jackson going great guns for Airways Racing. Rob Austin's going backwards, and off the road is Will Bratt's Audi. Off the road is Dan Welch. Off the road is Tom Onslow Cole. There's mayhem. Cars going left, right and centre. Andy Neat does a head-on for Dan Welch, and that's taken those two out of the race. There was another car way wide in avoidance, and that, I fear, is going to be the safety car, isn't it? He's lost out to Sam Tordoff though, and the BMW a little bit crossed up. Drama in the background, Jeff Smith, Jack Goff, Nick Foster into the... Rob Collard into the barrier. And there's another one, it's Adam Morgan back onto the circuit. So Adam Morgan was the other one that got involved in that, but I'm afraid Rob Collard has come off worse. That's a very crumpled car parked by the side of the road. Liam Griffin in the background with the repaired Ford Focus looking to gain ground. Frank Raffle trying to pick up places, and so too Jason Plato and Sam Tordoff, who was 18th, and there's more drama. There's an MG off, big accident, over goes the MG in the background. Look, McNeil was off, and that MG is Jason Plato.
Newsham is behind. There, he gets turned around there. I think Newsham had a problem with the car, but he turned Matt around at that point, I think.
But Jason was further back in the pack, wasn't he? So how did he get involved in this? Let's have a look, because as the Newsham and McNeil battle heads one way. Oh, Jason gets tagged in the background. Will Bratt was behind him, so you've got two incidents at roughly the same place. Jason into the barrier, up it goes, bounces, rolls right the way over. And that was the second incident, wasn't it?
That was a separate incident, yeah. Now we can see what happened with Newsham and Neil. Matt gets a bit wide, and Newsham is looking up the inside, and the two of them get together. And in the background, you see Jason also getting wide and having a moment.
Jeff Smith runs seventh, then it's Newsham, Nick Foster and Rob Austin. Oh, off goes Austin. He's been collected by a spinning Newsham. That is a big, big impact. The Audi is demolished. Rob Austin is in the middle of the road. That's certainly going to be a safety car. It may even be a stoppage. But Rob Austin has hit the Armco of the tyre wall a mighty blow.
That was a scary accident, very scary accident. he looks to be okay, but very scary because he just got clipped by the car coming back onto the track, and it turned him around, and he's gone backwards into the Armco, just going up the hill. Oh, well, glad to see he's okay, but scary accident. So we look back further at top of your screen. Lewisham gets sideways, just clips the back. That turns the car around. It goes out of shot, but almost goes backwards square on into the wall because there's the actual Armco is at a bit of an angle. Here we see the reverse shot. This should show us the angle of contact for Rob Austin. Look, backwards, and he just clips that sideways wall. Fortunately, it was slightly up the hill, a bit further up than I thought, but a massive impact at barely unabated speed.
So Dave Newsham lost it, slithered across the track, and of course Rob Austin saw a car slow ahead of him. He darted up the inside. Just look at the force with which he hits the barrier. That is huge.